My dear child, Archangel Michael has been standing at your door, gently knocking for hours. Now, I speak through his voice. I come to you not with thunder, but in a soft whisper that goes deeper than any sound. You don't know what is happening behind the scenes. You think you are alone, but you are being watched, not with fear, but with love. Someone's heart is opening like a flower toward you, and it is urgent. The name you have forgotten or buried is about to come alive. Yes, this will surprise you. My timing is never wrong, and neither is my message. Today is not like yesterday. Something is happening, and it involves marriage, destiny, and a name you might have hidden deep inside. You think love is quiet, but heaven has been loud about you lately. The angels have been whispering your name in their meetings, and Archangel Michael has been assigned to you today with something that might make your hands tremble. He says, this is not something to put off. He says, the name must be said before sunset. He says, remember, this is not a coincidence you are reading this. Your soul called out to me when you were half asleep last night, and I answered fully. Now listen carefully. This is not about romance only. It is bigger than that. It is about a connection written before you were born, a soul agreement sealed in light. The person who wants to marry you does not just want you, they recognize you from another time, another place, another life. This time, their soul is waking up slowly, and the first name they whispered in their dreams was yours. Pause and open your heart now if this message feels personal to you. If it does, please subscribe to this channel before you forget. Someone else needs this too, and the angels might use you to deliver it to them. This is not just a video. This is a divine alert. Show heaven you got it by subscribing now. You will see what happens in the next 24 hours because, child, Archangel Michael is shouting in the spirit. Say it. Say their name. You already know it, don't you? That name just passed through your mind. It has been on your tongue for days. You hear it in random places. You hear it when you wake up. That is not your imagination. That is me. That is heaven. That is them trying to reach you. But why now? Because their soul is finally clean enough to stand beside yours. Their energy is being cleared by light. Their shame is being lifted. They are planning something, a proposal. But not just in words, in action. They want to marry your soul, not just your body. They want to walk with you in truth. They want to pray with you, not just play with you. That is why the name will surprise you. This is not about lust. This is not casual. This is divine alignment. Now I must say what you fear to hear. The delay was not because they didn't love you. It was because they couldn't love themselves. But now something is moving them, and it is you. They saw something recently, a picture, a post, a glance, that shook them deeply. They realized you are not just someone they once knew, you are the one. Now the whisper has become a thunder. They are planning their move, and heaven is planning the rest. If I tell you their name, will you listen to your heart instead of your fear? Let me say this again. The name will shock you, not because it is unknown, but because it is the one you quietly erased, the one you never hoped would come back. But now they are coming back. They are being guided. They are being urged. Angels are working hard to clear the path for them. Every block, every delay, every silence, it is about to change. But only if you are open, only if you say yes when they appear. You said you have been forgotten, but today I tell you, you have never left their heart, even when they ignored you, even when they blocked you, even when they talked to others, looked at others, laughed with others, none of them were you. You do not know the nights they cried, whispering your name to me. I did not ignore them, but I had to wait for their soul to be ready. I don't bless confusion. I don't reward dishonor. That is why I waited. And that is why you waited. But now the waiting is over because their soul is beginning to honor what it once refused. Honor you. This time, they are serious. This is not a message for curiosity. This is a divine heads up. They are being moved by spirit to come forward, to confess, to return, to shock you, because they know you were not just another person. You were the answer. You were the home. You were the promise. The angels are watching your reaction because your soul asked for this moment long ago. I was there when you said, God, if they are really the one, do something big, prove it to me, let them say something, do something, show something. Now they are about to do just that. Something will happen soon, a message, a visit, a call, a dream, and it will leave no doubt. This is not a game. This is marriage energy. This is sacred decision-making. You will know the change when it comes. Their voice will sound different. Their words will carry weight. They will not flirt. They will speak the truth. They will not pretend. They will confess. They will not hide. They will reveal. Your spirit will feel it before your ears hear it. That is how you will know it is me. But child, listen carefully. The enemy will try to whisper during this time. He will try to plant fear, doubt, old wounds. He will say, what if they hurt you again? What if this is fake? What if they are just bored? But these are lies. The soul coming forward now, it's not the same one you once knew. This version is reborn, refined, ready. They have seen visions of you. They have heard things in spirit. They have felt your name pressed against their heart every morning for weeks, and they cannot get away from it anymore. I have done something to them that only heaven could do. I've taken away their distractions. I've pulled out the things that gave them false peace. I've reminded them again and again that you are the one. Now their spirit is shaking. They want to marry you. They're scared to tell you, but they're even more scared to live without you. And yes, I know you're still asking, God, who is it? Please, just say the name. My child, I will say it. Not in this moment, but in theirs. You'll hear it soon, loud and clear. Maybe you'll hear it whispered from their own lips. Maybe you'll see it written in a message, or hear it in a dream. But when that name comes, your whole body will recognize the sound. That's because I already placed it deep within your spirit long ago. And until that moment comes, I need you to prepare. Yes, prepare your heart, not your fears. Don't guard yourself, give yourself grace. Don't build more walls, open more doors, because they're coming, and they're coming quickly. And they will say things you've waited so long to hear, but you must be ready to receive those words, not just react to them. If you're still reading this, it's not random, it's a sign. A confirmation. This is not a regular video. This is heaven reaching out and taking your hand. Take it now. Subscribe to this light. Share it. Let me use you as a messenger for someone else. Don't keep this message to yourself. There's another soul praying for this moment too, and you might be the one to help them get it. Now lean in, because there's more I must reveal. They didn't come back earlier because they were under spiritual attack. Every time they tried to move closer to you, something held them back. Fear, pride, lies, distractions. But in these past 7 days, something broke. A spiritual chain snapped. And in that moment they remembered you so clearly, it moved them to tears. They've been waking up with your name in their mouth. Even if they don't consider themselves spiritual, they feel something bigger at work, and it's scaring them a little, because it's beautiful, and now they're standing at the edge of doing something bold, something they never thought they would do again. But that's what love does when heaven steps in. It changes the rules. Right now, they're writing something, a message, a letter, a confession, maybe even a proposal. And they're wondering if you'll accept it or turn it away. I need you to hear me closely. If they speak, listen with your soul, not your past pain. This is a sacred moment. Don't let your scars speak louder than my voice. Don't let fear block what I'm trying to do. Because I've realigned timelines, hearts, and destinies for this very moment. Yes, this moment. Not tomorrow, not next week, now. Because everything is ready, and if you miss this, you'll feel it, deeply. I don't often say this, but in this case, time matters. The window is short. If they open their heart and find your door closed, they'll go quiet again. And years from now, you'll wonder what could have been. So listen. Please don't delay. Do you remember that day when you let go? That quiet moment when you finally said, God, if they're not meant for me, take them away. I heard you. But I didn't take them away. I took them deeper. I placed them into a refining fire. I showed them their own issues. I let them sit in your absence in a way that silence couldn't ease. I showed them what life would feel like without your light, and that broke them, not to punish them, but to wake them up. And now, they are awake. What they feel is not just desire, it's destiny. You've spent so long trying to move on. You told yourself it was done. You tried to convince your heart it was over. But nothing I've written is ever truly lost. And yes, I wrote this. You felt it. You felt it in your body, in the way you couldn't hate them even when you tried your hardest. That wasn't weakness. That was your soul remembering truth. That was divine memory. Now listen closely, child. The one who wants to marry you is not perfect, but they are changed. They've walked through storms. They've cried in secret. They've wrestled with angels in their dreams. They've asked me about you. God, do they still think of me? Did I ruin everything? Will they ever forgive me? And my answer has always been the same. Only if you speak. Only if you come clean. And now they will. But now you must make a choice. Heaven never forces love. I don't trap hearts. I create the path, but it's still your choice to walk it. If you're still holding on to the old version of them, the one who hurt you, the one who left, the one who lied, let that go now, because what's coming is not the same. What's coming is new, clean, brave, sacred. They might stumble over their words, they might not know where to begin, but their heart will say everything their lips can't. And when it happens, you'll know this isn't a trick. It's a promise returning in human form. They've been watching you, not in an obsessive way but from a place of deep admiration, quietly, from afar. They've been asking others about you, wondering if you're with someone, wondering if you're still upset, hoping you're still open. And when they found out you were still single, they cried softly, not because they didn't want to believe it, but because they thought they'd lost their chance with you forever. But now they see something they couldn't see before. Maybe God didn't close the door. Maybe the door was just waiting for the right knock. And now, that knock is coming. In 3 days, you'll notice something. A sign, a dream, a name, a number, a whisper. A moment so clear it will send chills through your body. And you'll know, that's the start. That's when everything begins. The unraveling, the return, the surprising truth that someone wants to marry you. And it's them. They might not say it all at once. They may test the waters with a small message, a shared story, or a little comment. But you'll feel it anyway. Their energy will say more than their words, and your soul will recognize it instantly. Don't push that feeling away. Don't run. Don't try to figure it out. Just let yourself feel it. Because I will be there, right in that moment, standing between the two of you, making sure the words land in your heart, not just pass by your ears. Now, child, take a deep breath, because I have something to say that might make you nervous. They used to be afraid of commitment, but now they are more afraid of losing you forever. That shift has changed everything. They are searching for rings, talking to someone older and wiser, rehearsing what tone they want to say to you every single night. They don't want to just date you. They want to walk through life with you. They want to build something lasting. They want your yes, but the choice is still yours. And if you're asking, why now, God, I'll tell you. Because love isn't real until it's tested. And both of you have been tested. You've cried in silence. You've grown in silence. You've loved quietly. But now it's time to love in truth. Not in your mind, not in your imagination, but in real life. Marriage isn't built on perfect moments or butterflies. It's built on steady love, brave love, real love, and that's what's coming. Not a perfect person, but a steady soul who is finally ready to treat your heart as something sacred. This is your confirmation. They were the one all along, and when you hear their name again, it will shock you, not because it's a stranger, but because it's someone deeply familiar. You'll feel the earth shift inside you when you hear it. It will feel like the sun rising after years of darkness. That's how you'll know I'm part of it. That's how you'll know heaven has joined with your heart. And when they say your name, when they whisper, "I never stopped loving you," you'll feel something deep inside start to heal. You've waited for this. Not because you were desperate, but because you were wise. You didn't settle. You didn't give yourself to just anyone. You didn't lose your light in shallow love. And now, I'm honoring that. I'm giving you what has always been yours, them. I saw the way you looked at them once, that day when you had no idea they were even watching. I saw the way they turned their eyes away, because the truth of how they felt was too much to carry. Real love is heavy. It calls for truth. It calls for change. And now, they are finally changing. Not because someone pushed them, but because their own soul is tired of pretending. They can't fake peace anymore. They can't fake connection. They want something real. And only you ever felt real to them. Child, right now, angels are surrounding you. Your room is not empty. The stillness you feel isn't just emotion, it's a sign of presence. We're watching your heart soften. Heaven sees every second you've waited, every tear you cried in the dark, every moment you whispered, "God, I just want someone to truly see me." I saw you, and now, they do too. They couldn't see you clearly before because their eyes were clouded. But now I've removed the fog, I've calmed the noise, I've placed your name so strongly in their heart that even eating feels different without thinking of you. You are not someone people forget. You are unforgettable. And it's not because of how you look, it's because of your soul. The way you care, the way you listen, the way you make people feel safe. That is what pulled me toward you, and that is what's pulling them back to you now. I know you're scared. What if they're not serious? What if they hurt me again? But child, you're not the same either. You won't break like before. You're stronger now, wiser, and this time, I will be there, in the room, when you speak. I'll guide their words. I'll calm your heart. I'll give you peace in the quiet moments that follow. Because this is me, this is my timing, this is heaven's plan unfolding. The name will come gently. You might hear it while watching something random. You might see it in an old note or message. You might dream of it. But when it comes, I want you to softly say back, "Okay, God, I hear you." Because that moment will unlock something powerful. You'll start seeing signs. Music that speaks directly to your situation, numbers that repeat, that strange feeling in your chest like something big is coming. It's not fear, it's alignment. Don't ignore it. This message isn't here to entertain you. This is a sacred moment of truth. And if you're still reading this, it means you were chosen to receive it. In the next few days, more will be revealed. A door will open, a message will be sent, a secret will come out. And love, true, heaven-sent love, will finally show its face. I am not done writing your story. In fact, I'm just now turning to the most important page. But I must gently warn you. There will be people who try to distract you, who try to tell you this can't be real. Don't listen to them. Don't let their voices drown out mine. This is between you and heaven. No one else gets to choose your destiny. Let them doubt, let them laugh, but you, keep watching, keep waiting, stay open, because when it happens, and it will, the beauty of it will be so great that even your enemies will whisper, maybe God really was with them all along. Now breathe with me. The next 24 hours are holy. Somewhere, someone is getting ready to finally tell you the truth they've been holding inside for years. Don't be surprised if it feels messy. Don't be surprised if it's awkward or full of emotion. That's how real healing works. Don't run from it. Stay in it. Feel it. Because I will be there too, wrapping both of you in peace, washing away the pain of the past. This is not going back. This is coming alive again. This is not a repeat. This is a resurrection. The name is coming, and when it does, I want you to say your own name back, with confidence, with love, with full readiness, because they're not just coming to say they love you. They're coming to ask something even deeper, something sacred, something that could change everything. And your answer, it will shift the entire atmosphere. If this message speaks to you, take a moment right now to confirm it in your spirit. Whisper, God, I'm ready. Say it out loud if you can. Let your room hear it. Let the angels record it. Because when you say those words, all of heaven will begin to move faster. The energy will rise. The connection will get stronger. You'll feel something big on its way. Body, that's me. That's Archangel Michael speaking through your body now. You can feel it in your skin. It's real. It's happening. And soon, you'll see it with your own eyes. Stay calm. Stay open. Stay aware. Because the name you never expected, the person you thought was gone forever, is now standing in heaven's light. And they're whispering, God, I'm ready to marry them. Please let them know. And I just did. You are not the one waiting anymore. They are. Now get ready, because something big is about to show up at your door. This is real love, holy love. And the name? It's just one message away. Yes, beloved. I will continue because your soul is still listening, and heaven still has more to say. What's happening around you is deeper than what your eyes can see. It's not just emotional, it's spiritual, it's energy. It's divine power hidden in moments that feel uncomfortable. You're not just being warned, you're being woken up. That stranger who keeps passing by your house, that shadow that seems to return when you're not around. They don't even know what they've stepped into. They've walked onto sacred ground. Your home carries something holy. The place you live in has been touched by God's love. Your prayers, your tears, your laughter, they've filled that space with heaven's presence. Angels linger there. That's why it feels so wrong when someone enters who doesn't belong. It's not just a feeling, it's a knowing. Something sacred is being touched by someone who has no right. They think no one sees them. They believe they're hidden. But heaven sees. I see. And your spirit sees. And this moment? It's the final pause before everything is revealed. Something big is coming. A shift. A moment of truth. Not a fight, not drama, but a clear and powerful confrontation through honesty. Their face will be revealed. Maybe during a conversation you overhear. Maybe in a dream that feels too real to ignore. Maybe someone will say something they didn't mean to share, but it will happen, and when it does, you won't need to react in fear or panic. You'll stand tall in your light, and your silence will speak louder than any words. Because finally, you'll understand, this was never just about you. This was about your calling, about what's coming next, about what you carry inside. You see, child, you hold something so sacred inside of you that many people simply can't handle. And instead of building up their own light, some people try to take someone else's. This person, this one who keeps showing up, they were never after your things. They were after your energy, your presence, that peace and power you carry when you enter a room. But because they couldn't find it within themselves, they tried to steal it from you, without permission. But the spirit doesn't work that way. Energy that isn't earned becomes chaotic, and now their own world is starting to fall apart. I'm assigning 2 angels to walk beside you for the next 7 days. You won't see them, but you'll feel them, in the peace that fills your home, in the silence that calms your thoughts, in the way your sleep finally feels deep again. They're not just guards, they are joy bringers. One will clear the space around you. The other will go ahead and prepare the way. And when this time passes, you'll look back, not with fear, but with faith. You'll realize this was the turning point, the moment the attack ended, the moment your authority came back. You are not the same anymore. You're covered now, crowned now, chosen forever. And so it is. Yes, I will continue. Because your soul is still open, still healing, still receiving what heaven has been holding for you all this time. There are things that cannot be rushed, and this moment, this quiet, still moment you're in right now, is one of them. The atmosphere around you is changing even now, gently, slowly, but deeply. Because something inside your soul has finally said yes. Yes to truth, yes to awareness, yes to standing up in your spiritual strength and saying, no more silent suffering, no more pretending things are okay when they are not, no more letting things slide that keep disturbing your peace. You've finally realized your peace is not small, it's holy, it's something sacred that needs to be protected like something precious. And now, I need to show you something about that stranger, not just what they did, but why they did it. Because it's important you understand the energy you're dealing with. This person isn't just curious, they are hungry. But not the kind of hunger that needs food. It's a spiritual hunger, the kind that comes from feeling lost and empty inside. When they came near your home, they felt something, even if they couldn't put it into words. What they felt was spiritual safety. They felt the calm and light you carry, even though you weren't trying to show it. And instead of healing or growing, they made a choice in their own darkness to keep returning, not to get better, not to learn, but just to copy, to take shortcuts, to try and wear your energy like a coat that was never made for them. But that coat doesn't fit. It never has, and never will. Because the truth is, what's made for you can't be stolen, and every time they come back, every time they try to take what is sacred, they are stacking up more consequences for themselves. You don't need revenge. You don't even need to catch them in the act. Heaven already has. And what's hidden will be exposed, not just to your eyes, but to others as well. They'll try to explain it away, try to minimize it, but people will see. And more importantly, you'll feel it. You'll feel the shift in power. Because you, child, are no longer powerless. You've stepped into a new place, a place of spiritual strength and maturity, a place where your intuition leads you, and your light protects you before harm can even touch you. Let me say this clearly. This will never happen again. Not to your home. Not to your heart, not to your spirit. Because the protection over your life has grown stronger. The presence of angels has increased, and your spiritual armor, which once sat untouched, is now fully covering you. You are protected, you are prepared, you are no longer that same open, unguarded soul they once thought was easy to target. That's why they're desperate, that's why they keep coming back, but this time, they're going to meet something they didn't expect. They're going to meet you, the fully awakened version of you. The version who knows who you are. The one who walks in divine power. The version who's not afraid anymore. Because the pain you felt was never a punishment. It was a holy alarm calling you back to yourself. And now, you've answered it. You're not the same. You've changed. And no matter what that person does now, it's already too late. Because you've returned to your center. You've remembered who you are. You are not just anyone. You are a child of God, a spiritual warrior, a vessel of pure light. And darkness has no way to speak your language anymore. You're not broken. You're being rebuilt, stronger than you've ever been. And now, I need to tell you something important about your path ahead. In the coming days, the energy around you will shift. It'll feel lighter. Don't be surprised if you get emotional for no clear reason, or if chills run through your body during a quiet moment, or if a feather appears in a strange place. These aren't random signs. These are confirmations. They show you that heaven has moved, that protection is in place, that your house, your energy, your name, all of it, is now covered in layers of angelic defense. Your space has been cleansed. The door that once let in the wrong spirits has been shut by heaven itself, and the peace that was stolen from you, it's coming back, stronger, deeper, and so steady that nothing can shake it. There's something else I want you to know. You're not crazy for feeling too much. You're not imagining what's been happening. You are spiritually gifted. And the more you accept this, the more protected you become. Your inner voice will grow clearer, and the people who no longer align with your soul will start to drift away. You'll notice the change. Friends who once felt close may now feel distant. Places you used to enjoy may now feel uncomfortable. That's not bad. That's your spirit telling you what no longer fits. Listen, don't hold on to anything that no longer feels right. This is your season of spiritual cleaning. You're making room for the miracle that's about to land in your life. And yes, that's why the battle came first. That's why all of this happened. Because right before something divine arrives, the enemy always tries to distract you. This was the last attempt to throw you off before your breakthrough. But now, you see clearly. And nothing can stop what's already unfolding. I've already seen it. The joy that's coming, the shift, the moment when you step into what was created just for you. The letter, the chance, the unexpected visit, the words that open a brand new door. It's all in motion. You just have to stay grounded, stay bright, stay safe, speak truth over your life. Wake up and declare, this home is sacred, this body is sacred, this day is protected. When you speak like that, heaven hears you. Angels move. And those trying to enter your life without permission, they're stopped, blinded by divine light. Now take a breath, child, right here. Right now, deep. Close your eyes if you need to. Let it sink in. You were never supposed to carry all this fear by yourself. You were never supposed to sit in confusion without answers. This message found you because I wanted it to. Because you deserve to know the truth. And now that you do, everything shifts. You're no longer a victim. You're no longer someone being watched. You are someone to be honored, someone to be guarded. Someone heaven lifts up. So lift your head high now. You've done something many never do. You've faced what was unseen. You've claimed your strength anyway. You didn't just get curious about the message. You followed it. You obeyed the nudge that whispered, open this before it's too late. And now, it's not too late. It's right on time. The attack did not win. The spirit behind the intrusion has been removed. The energy around your life has been cleared and made new. And you, yes, you, are about to walk into the most spiritually protected time of your entire life. You are not the same person you were before this message. You are stronger. You are surrounded. You are safe. And now I say these final words to seal. This message is meant to go deep into your soul. No weapon formed against you will work. No visitor with bad intentions will be allowed to enter. No curse, no fear, and no shadow can survive where the light of God is shining. Your home is protected. Your soul is covered. Your journey is blessed. And your story, yes, even the broken pieces, has now been made whole. You can close your eyes now and rest. The angels are still near, still watching, and I am still here, always. I am Archangel Michael. Child, I am still here. Don't rush away just because the message feels complete. Just because the words are slowing down doesn't mean the blessing is over. Sometimes the most powerful moments come in the quiet after the words are done. This silence you're in right now, it's part of my presence too. It's how I allow peace to settle into your chest like soft rain landing gently on dry ground. Stay here with me a little longer. Breathe. I'm not just giving you a message, I'm giving you time to truly receive it. Yes, something big has been revealed. A name, a plan, a reunion that is divine. But I don't want you to just hear it. I want you to believe it, to hold it inside you and trust it. Let it live in your heart like a seed, because what you believe in faith today becomes what you will live tomorrow. Let this truth take root in you. Let it sink in deeper than your ears. Let it settle into your bones. You are deeply loved, fully seen, never forgotten. Now listen closely. This isn't about rushing into love. This is about being ready for a bigger purpose. You've both been through enough to understand that love without a strong foundation doesn't last. But this love, this one, has been rebuilt from within. What once hurt you will now be what strengthens you. You've both been changed, not to hurt you, but to protect you from repeating the past. What's coming next isn't delicate or weak. It's been through fire, it's been tested, and now it's strong. I want you to laugh again. I want you to breathe easier, to look forward to each morning without the heavy confusion. Because I am not the God of chaos. I am the God of peace. And that peace is coming now. Slowly, gently, moment by moment, you'll begin to feel your thoughts slow down. The tightness in your chest will ease. You'll smile without trying so hard. These little shifts, they matter. Don't brush them off. The small miracles are showing you that bigger ones are on the way. And while the person I've spoken of prepares to open their heart to you, I want you to do something too. Forgive. Not for them, for you. Let go of what they couldn't be. Let go of what happened before. Release the pain they caused because they didn't understand. Don't carry yesterday into the doorway of your future. I'm doing something new, and new things can't grow in old soil. So, dig up the past. Say goodbye to it with love, and trust me to fill your hands with something far better. You're close now. You can feel it, can't you? That gentle tug in your spirit, that quiet sense of knowing heaven isn't just above you, it's surrounding you right now. And, if you listen closely, you may even hear their soul calling out to yours. Yes, it's real. The name is real, and it's on its way. But let me tell you something even more special than a name. It's you. Yes, you. You are the miracle they've been praying for. You're not just a person they'll meet. You're the blessing I've prepared. You are the turning point in their life, the surprise gift they didn't expect. That's why I've been shaping you with such care. That's why I've kept you away from distractions. Because I knew this moment was coming. The moment when the one who once left would come back. But not to hurt you this time, to honor you. And this time, they'll mean it. You'll see it in their eyes. You'll hear it in their voice. You'll know from their actions. And deep down, you'll feel it in your soul. This is the love heaven wrote just for me. So now, one more time, say their name in your heart. Feel it echo inside you. And when they arrive, don't act shocked, just smile. And softly whisper, I've been waiting for this. Because, child, so have they, and so have I. Amen. Yes, beloved, I will keep speaking. Because sometimes, even when a message feels finished, your heart still needs more time in the comfort of my voice. This isn't just about what's coming next. It's about how I'm holding you right now. I understand that when your heart is waiting on love, even a few more words from me can feel like a safe place in the middle of a storm. So, let me stay with you a little longer. I know how many almosts you've lived through. Almost chosen, almost loved, almost understood. So many times you gave your heart and thought, this might be it, only to watch it break all over again. That's why when I say love is coming, your heart doesn't jump, it pauses. It's hesitant. And that's okay. I understand. That hesitation just means your heart is still healing. But hear me now, I will never lead you back into anything that will hurt you again. This time is different. You're not going backward, you're going deeper. This isn't a repeat of your past. This is a full restoration, a new beginning. A sacred rewrite. And even though the name might sound familiar, what's about to unfold will feel like a completely new world. Because you have grown. Your spirit has stretched and matured. You've learned how to sit in silence and find strength when no one was clapping. You've wiped your own tears when no one noticed you were breaking. You've learned to sense fake peace. You've learned to walk away from almost love. But most importantly, you've learned how to hear me. And that changed everything. Because now, when the real thing comes, your soul will recognize it right away. You won't chase anymore, you'll draw it in. You won't beg anymore, you'll receive it freely. You won't be confused anymore, you'll feel at peace. That's my promise to you. You will not miss what's meant for you. Not because it was late, not because it was hidden. When I write something in heaven, it will come to earth, and when it does, it will feel like everything is finally lining up, because that's exactly what it is. Now let me speak to the part of your heart you hide from everyone, the part that still aches when it's quiet, the part that wonders if you're even lovable, the part that's tired of always being strong. Yes, I see that part too, and I want to say this gently. You are more than lovable. Now, when they try to come near again, they'll feel it, they'll sense something in the air, something will push them back, confuse them, stop them. They won't understand why they can't come closer anymore, but you will. You'll know heaven has shut that door for good. Now, let's talk about your home, not just the physical space where you sleep, but the energy that lives in it. I want you to bless it, cleanse it, speak over it. This is your holy space. As you walk through it, speak these words. Only love lives here. Only peace rules here. No shadow, no dark spirit, no stranger energy can pass through the light of this home. Say it out loud, even if your voice shakes. Say it in the morning. Say it when the sun goes down. Say it again and again until your home doesn't just feel safe, it feels sacred. When you do this, every wall, every doorframe, every corner will start to echo those words. The air will shift, the energy will rise, and the next time darkness tries to get in, it will have no choice but to turn around. This is the beginning of something new for you, a kind of spiritual rebirth. Your eyes are opening, your inner knowing is growing stronger. You'll start noticing things you never really paid attention to before. That weird feeling you get around certain people, that heavy vibe in certain places, that sudden drain of energy when you get a message from someone you don't trust. All of that is your spirit speaking to you, warning you before danger even comes close. Pay attention to it. Don't ignore it. Don't explain it away. That gift has been placed in you for a reason. And now that you've awakened to it, it will help guide you through everything that comes next. And what's ahead for you is full of beauty. I see blessings arriving like gentle waves. I see doors that were once tightly shut starting to slowly open. Not because of how hard you've tried, but because, of how deeply you've surrendered. I see joy coming back into your home. I see someone new entering your life, someone who carries peace in their hands and honesty in their heart. Not someone who drains you, not someone who hides things, but someone who reflects the light you carry. This person has been through their own dark season, and they've healed from it. They're not just showing up because they're attracted to you. They're being sent to you, divinely aligned with the new version of who you've become. The real you. The you who has woken up. And I see abundance, not just in money or opportunities, but in deep rest, in finally being able to sit in your own space and breathe deeply without anxiety clinging to your shoulder. That is your reward, for listening, for acting, for choosing truth. This season you're stepping into now, it's where peace becomes permanent, not temporary, not weak or shaky, but strong and rooted like a tree whose roots go so deep no storm can pull it down. You've prayed for this. You've cried over it. You've wondered when it would finally happen. And now, it's happening. Not with loud bangs or chaos, but with quiet shifts you'll only notice because you've become sensitive to heaven's voice. You are worthy of deep, patient, lasting love. I've already whispered your name into the ears of the one who's looking for you. They are getting closer, and they will not be late. I'll make sure of it. You won't have to beg for answers. You won't have to perform to be chosen. You won't have to shrink to be accepted. You are already enough, just as you are, and that's what they'll see. The real you. The one heaven claps for, even when no one else does. The one who fights battles in silence but still chooses kindness. That is the version of you I love most. And that is the version they are coming for. So now, make space, not just in your house, but in your spirit. Get your energy ready. Make room in your heart for joy again. Clean out the worry. Throw away the bitterness. Light a candle if you need to. Say a prayer. Whisper, I'm ready. And mean it. Because they are already being moved by me, guided toward you. Their heart is racing, their hands are shaking, but they're coming. And when they arrive, maybe in a message, a voice note, a surprise visit, you will know. Because my presence will surround the entire moment. And just before they speak, just before they whisper that name that will take your breath away, you'll feel something strange, like time itself standing still. Still, that will be the sign you've been asking for. It's all real. The name is real. The love is real. The timing is real. And you are not late. You are right on time. This love is arriving exactly when it's supposed to. Stay close to me now. Pay attention to the signs. Listen when I guide you. And when the moment comes, say yes. Say yes even if your hands are shaking. Say yes even if your heart is racing. Say yes to the love that I've personally brought into your life after all this time. Because when you say yes to real love, heaven celebrates, and I smile, because this promise wasn't just about waiting. It was always about receiving. And now, it's your time to receive. Amen. Yes, my beloved child, let's keep going. Because your heart isn't asking for just another message. It's asking for company. It's longing for a hand to hold during the waiting. A voice that stays even after the message ends. And that's who I am. I'm not just here at the start. I'm here for the middle, the quiet times, the storms, and the sudden peace that follows. I stay when others walk away. I speak when everything else goes silent. I lift you when you forget how to keep standing. So listen now, because what I'm about to say is just for your heart. I see you pretending sometimes, smiling in front of others, acting like you've moved on. But I also see you at night, when the lights are off, when your head is on the pillow, and you whisper things no one else hears. You say, God, what if it never happens for me? Or, God, do you still remember me? And God, am I asking for too much? No, child, you're not asking for too much. You're asking for what your soul already knows exists. You're not crazy for holding on. You're not weak for wanting something meaningful. You're not desperate just because you long for love that stays. You are simply awake. You remember what your spirit knew even before you were born, and now you're closer than ever to seeing that promise come true. That's why the longing has felt heavier. That's why you've been seeing more signs. That's why this name keeps returning. Let me explain it gently. They never stopped loving you, but they didn't know how to carry love. They thought they had to be ready in the world's way. More money, more confidence, more approval. But what they really needed was more honesty, more stillness, more surrender. And I've been helping them with that. Not to make them perfect, but to make them prepared for you. Yes, you're the one I'm talking to. You've been their mirror all along, the one they think about, the one they compare everyone else to, the one their heart keeps going back to in quiet moments. They may have walked away, but now they're realizing that what they ran from wasn't fear, it was home, and they're coming back. Not just to check in, not to stay for a little while, they're coming back to stay for good. And I know the question is still in your heart. But God, what if I open my heart again, and they don't choose me? Please hear me with your spirit now. They don't get to choose this time. It's not a decision, it's a calling, a soul assignment, a deep pull they can't shake off or explain away. And when I call someone, I finish what I started. I don't leave things halfway, I bring it all together. That's why this name, the one you keep sensing, the one that keeps showing up, the one you tried to bury under doubts, that name is rising again. That person is aligning with your path. That moment is drawing near, and soon you'll look into the eyes of the one you thought you had lost, and they'll say to you, I thought I had more time, but I couldn't go another day without telling you how much you mean to me, and you will feel my presence right there with you. I will be standing beside you, smiling, because I was always there. Every time you cried, every time you thought I was silent, I wasn't. I was just getting everything ready. Now, my dear one, I know you are tired, but please don't give up just before everything changes. You're not at the end of your story. You are standing right in front of the door that leads to your miracle. Don't shut your heart now. Don't turn away. Don't tell yourself that this is just another nice message. Because the moment you feel this truth deep in your chest, that's the moment you'll know this isn't just about a name. This is about your name. Your name is about to be spoken by someone who's been carrying it in their soul. They will say it out loud, with trembling hands and tear-filled eyes. Because they love you. They always have. But now they're ready to show it. And heaven itself is holding its breath. Because when they finally speak, and when you finally open your heart, the future I've planned for you both will finally begin. Yes, child, this is the beginning of your love story, and it was worth every second of the wait. Amen.